little monkey with a wrench and the technical difficulties come out like a cool cartoon monkey.
Yeah, that would be cool, but we don't have that.
Oh,
Anyway,
headband's a little
so
tight.
wedding vows. That's what I wanted to talk about today.
Vows or vows?
I don't even know. Anyway, let's go back. Married, poly, single. We're back. You see it right here. MPS. We're in the house. I'm Troy. I'm 35 years old. This is
Stephen Wilson, 36.
Adrian, 36, single.
and we are
Married.
poly.
Single. Yeah.
Boom. We didn't even plan that shit. That just worked out like that. All right. So first topic of today, because we got a lot to talk about, because definitely touch on our posts from this week, because I wanted to talk about wedding vows.
My bad. I thought this was a conversation.
It is. And
I'm just fucking with it. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead. Just continue.
Anyway, so wedding vows. 2023 is a huge risk, being that 70 to 80% of women initiate divorces, 90% if she's college educated. And, the courts favor them in alimony and parental rights. And I mean, a lot of times guys lose the house, all kinds of stuff. That's why the phrase "it's cheaper to keep her" exists. But what I really wanted to get at is like, what's the point of getting married today when these vows don't mean shit? You know what I'm saying?
No. I think it depends who the person is. I mean, there's a lot of divorces and things like that. It's a risk like anything else you do in life, you know? I mean,
But it's not as risky for her if she's going to walk out than she was, depending on if the man's a significant breadwinner.
If I may.
She can just wipe all of her mistakes clean by walking the hell away. Go ahead, Adrian.
I think it's just
A
women
little
are.
closer to your mic, please.
Oh, sorry. I think it's just like women have more freedom nowadays. So it's like, it's more validation. Like, love is fleeting. So they're allowed to act on love being fleeting, because a woman will fall in and out of love with you, right? Which, as like for most cases that I've seen, a man will love you. Like, he's just going to love you.
Do you have anything to say to that?
I mean, I think people fall in and out of love with each other, when they're not in the right situations, and there's a lot of wrong situations, and I feel there's a lot of right situations as well. But to what you said, I mean, I don't have like a rebuttal against that. Okay, that's true. That's a true statement. That's definitely.
Like what you're talking about. Like, I would just think like, you try and put yourself. How does the other half live?
To be honest, I think you need to repeat yourself, because
Heard you said the whole time.
Do you eat some peanut butter or something?
I swear
Yeah,
to
you
God,
sound like
I
a
will
dog with peanut butter on the lip.
no, but really,
Catch your
I was
face.
Oh, really?
I was
Fucking
trying
butt.
to get this more on to start switching camera angles. He's over there texting, so I truly didn't hear what you said.
So, okay.
You said, I heard love is fleeting.
You are a multitasker like a mother, huh? Anyways, I'm saying like
No,
women
it's impossible.
women are given more freedom to act on their emotions, right? Because it's just this today and age. Like before, it was just, hey, shut the fuck up, have chicken and dinner ready by the time you get off work.
No, you're right. That's funny.
But I mean, a bit of Adrian in
Because
That's women, man.
emotions
there. No, I get
making
it. We try.
So, bro, like, this is a contract. First and foremost, till death do us part. All right, agreed. I do. You okay? For richer or poorer.
So what's the question about the vows?
I'm getting to it.
Oh, okay. I was like,
You have to know the vows. A lot of people don't understand it. I mean,
Let the storm develop, bud.
oh, I know. I want to.
for richer or poorer,
It's gonna get real bad out here.
through sickness and health, and for better or worse.
Till death do us
However,
part. Till death do us part. They'll kill you.
I already
They'll
said till
fucking kill
death
you.
do us part.
Okay, well, Carol Baskin.
However, if that shit don't matter because they're leaving, it's a huge ass risk for not any gain for a man outside of consistent sex and a commitment that 9 out of 10, not 9 out of 10 times, I'm exaggerating, but a lot of the times that they're kind of conned into. You know what I'm saying? When a woman gets married, she's happy. She's telling all of her friends. She's She's getting bridesmaid. It sounds like a celebration. And when a man gets married, it sounds like he got diagnosed with something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you heard what happened?
I don't know.
You
I've
heard
been
what
to
happened to
quite a few-
Adrian? He
I'll
gets
say
married.
this. I've been to a
don't
few
know, that's-
weddings, and I didn't get. And if we're gonna talk like if I put a percentage on it, 0 out of
Can we
5 times.
Can we fact check him?
No guy that I went to their wedding was like not wanting to get married. Everybody was excited.
Dude, the man asked her to marry.
Okay,
marry
well,
her.
you just said that they.
I'm
You
saying-
said when a girl gets married, they tell all their friends. When a guy gets married, they are like
I
doomed.
just said it's-
I said
I didn't say
I've
they're
been
doomed.
to.
I would tell all
they
my
act
friends.
like, or I
I'd
don't
tell
know. What'd you
everybody
say?
in
They
this
act like
I'm saying
they.
that it's not on the top of males' priorities. Like a lot of men don't sit there growing up thinking about their wedding day.
What? A lot of men.
Really?
What?
You avoided that part of your brain or what?
Right,
Like,
yes.
What the fuck did you do?
What? You have
I don't
you don't have a lot of friends. You don't have a lot.
Huh?
You don't have a lot of friends that are married.
No, you.
Do you have other friends that are on? Oh well. How old are your friends?
Your age. Our age.
Step into the light.
Oh, but I mean,
there's
a
some-
lot
I've got
of
a friend
people.
who's engaged,
Even those
good,
single
that's close.
friends.
and I've got a friend
yeah.
who's divorced.
I
Even
was
those
engaged for a
even
while.
those single friends, they want to be
put me on that
married.
list.
It's just that situation
I think
or
so.
whatever.
I agree with
But
that.
I think a lot of men want to be married. We want to. I feel like a lot of people want to be married. It's just they want the marriage to be what they envision, and you get people divorcing because when it's not going a certain type of way. I mean, I don't judge nobody that gets divorced. Like when I was young, I
judge
always told
anybody that
myself
does anything.
I want to be married one time. So when it came to me dating and being around girls and stuff like that, like I was really watching like, man, that shit's forever. There is no divorcing. Like, you know, I look at my parents, I'm like, they've been together
a
my
man
whole
with
life.
commitment.
Yeah,
Imagine
you know,
that.
But like, that was just, I'm not saying at that time when I was younger, I wanted to get married right then and there. I'm just
No, I'm
saying
not saying
when
that either.
yeah,
But
I'm just,
It's a part
no,
of your,
I know you
it's
didn't
a
say,
part. I want to embrace that.
yeah, I was like when I'm ready
you
to
know,
get to that
yeah,
point.
like I want my wife
Yeah.
to be like this.
I want it-
I hope it's like this. You know, like you. It's
Yeah.
it's something
Okay.
like when I'm old, I hope I have a nice fucking house that's on a golf course. You know, like these are things I hope for.
yeah, no, for sure.
get
So
you.
that's what,
Cap.
that was my
Hold on,
version
not just
of,
you, bro. Why do you think the direct thing is
saying that-
rank
why do you have the
marriage
buttons? I want buttons.
on your top 5 goals as a fucking man?
3.
like 2. Of course. I mean, like if you're a man that wants to get married,
So,
that's
so,
one of
so
your
it's number 2.
fucking
What was
goals.
number 1? Okay, so and how? Like that was just the goal to be
Oh,
extreme
yeah,
royalty
be
and then
extreme-
get married.
I mean, how obviously I'm going to own businesses and build my wealth off of businesses and investments.
So
if
those
you
were
want
your
to know
2
exactly.
goals. No, I'm just
Yeah.
curious. I'm
They-
just curious
but they
as to,
weren't like
where this shit ranks
yeah,
on a,
too.
on a
And then-
man's mindset.
But
What about
here-
you?
But hold on,
Man,
I'm
you're
not
not-
finished.
you're not gonna
so
like mine.
get married. That's why. That's number 2.
Moving the mic a lot with
Oh.
that aggression, brother.
Yeah. Well, I gotta be firm sometime and let it know what it is. I don't want no confusion. All right, Adrian.
Use some
Sorry.
hand lotion sometimes. Listen,
I know. I washed them. That's how you know I washed
I
my
was
hands.
dry. We went up north, man. I was fucking dry off that soft water. Oh, I can't stand that stuff.
So what you think about this stuff?
I don't know. Like, well, you guys were asking like what our goals was as a man. Like mine are like totally just not. And you're gonna hate me for saying it. I know you are, but like I wanted to be loved. I wanted to be dependable, and
Love this. You wanted to be married. See, that was his number 1.
Emotional damage.
I'll agree with
That's yeah. I know that's. I was like, okay, that was a good button. That was a good button.
Oh, you just lose the pinky this time. No, but I mean, and I wanted to raise good men around me. You know, like those are things just.
Your legacy.
That's how I was raised. Those were the things that were taught to me to be. I know it's a
Adrian,
little.
It's getting mature in this motherfucker.
It's
you know
a
what
little
I'm saying?
fantastical, but those are values. You guys have known me. I've tried to be a good man. These are the ways I've lived my life.
Prideful.
Yeah.
And-
definitely, 100%.
Yeah. So you.
And I know
child
it's not really, especially in today's world, it's not something that
Yeah.
that you want, and that's like kind of how like I live my life. So that's what I think.
All right, so
Makes the dating single hard, but like getting back into what Troy was about to say, headbands.
headbands.
Go ahead, Troy.
Anyway, so you'd recommend to men today to have marriage as a top 3 goal in their life? Recommend that. Let's go with statistics and the reality of what's going to happen. 6 out of 10 marriages are going to fail. 70 to 80% of them are going to be initiated. The divorce is going to be initiated by the woman, and the man is going to be the bigger loser in divorce. So you're recommending right now for men young, because this is a dating platform. This is a dating platform. You're recommending strongly that that's in their top 3.
Being married, I understand.
So why would you tell somebody to do that?
I'm about to tell you right now. Because being married is a beautiful thing for one. But what I'll say is this: if you're gonna get married, don't willy-nilly the marriage. Don't marry somebody that you know you really do not want to spend the rest of your life with. Stop making impulsive decisions over.
I believe that I cared for you.
Stop making impulsive decisions over things that are clouding your judgment. Like, be more why you're willing to marry this person. So make a better decision about who you're gonna marry. Man, definitely get married.
I'm saying top 3. I'm not saying don't get married.
But those,
I'm not saying
Can't be top 5.
No,
Yeah, top 5.
No,
top
you
5.
2 put it in your top 3.
Yeah,
He said
I did,
two.
but not everybody's
But
gonna
I mean,
do that.
I'll splitting the difference with you because I guess that's like
No, I mean,
96.
No, because now you're no. We're talking about where does this rank on importance level? So we're staying at 3.
Well, I'm still holding
because
true
if
to
we're
my
putting it
values
5,
and stuff, and I'll tell you. But I mean, like,
that's fine. But what I'm asking you again, you guys, this is a dating platform. We're trying to give
so
men
we're
advice.
getting straight into
So
it. I mean, it's a top 3 for me. Yeah,
Yeah, it's top 3.
my okay, it's top 3.
it's in there.
Top 3 long-term goals
Yeah,
for a
Like-
man
Like, what are you living for?
that I'm gonna advise you, that I'm gonna recommend. Get married.
I didn't
just-
say I was shut down in
it's
marriage. I'm
just-
saying
it's
is
just
it
like
wise to tell if I can marry more than one woman? Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah,
and
and
that's fine. That's fine.
100%
Hey, shit.
cool. Yeah.
More power to
To go spend the summer with their other parent. To go spend the summer with their other parent. I don't know people who are married 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years anymore. That's not common.
They're dead.
Most people are on their 3rd or 4th marriage, continuing to make the same mistakes. And if you're going to continue doing the same things, you're going to continue getting the same results. And the reason why there's a married poly and a single guy in this damn thing is because what I've seen is why I chose to not be.
In your circle, you don't see that. In my circle, I see married people all the time, but I am married, so obviously
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
it's a different circle,
I
huh?
socialize exactly.
It's a
you know.
novel.
So when you say that,
What do you mean by goals on getting married?
That's where you rank them. It's in your top 3. It's in his top 2.
Yeah.
Why are you not following? Same advice, because you told men to go do it. Take
Yeah,
the risk.
yeah.
Would you tell that same man to jump out of a plane, but there's a 70% chance that it's not going to deploy? That his parachute's not going to deploy.
those two
Is he
things
gonna
are
land
not
in $1 million?
comparable.
Yes, they are,
dollars?
because it's fucking life or death. Because it's till
No,
death do you
no,
part.
no,
Who you pick to marry
But
is
it-
the
no,
most
Look,
important
if it doesn't
decision
work
you're
out,
ever
you
going to.
Being married, anybody can do it. You go down to the courthouse and you can spend money and you can get a marriage license with anybody that wants. Hold on, that wants. Oh, my bad. You're right. My bad. I keep doing that. You can go down there and spend money and get married to anybody. So people that make bad decisions also have the right to go get married. And there's a lot of people in the world, and marriage is by far one of the most inquire or enter in your life if you choose to do it. It's a very hard thing. It is not easy. That's why there's a lot of divorces, because people find out, hey, why did I marry? Or I married for the wrong reason. And then you have to actually, the honeymoon stage is over and now you're like living with this person. You're in the trenches with this person. Hopefully your finances are good, because then it makes it even harder. If your finances are,
Part of this conversation, it ain't easy, but that's why you signed a contract.
the vows
Hold
are
on,
part
hold
of
on,
the
hold on.
paperwork.
Okay,
It's
but
just,
it's a
so
contract,
everybody says
and
it.
you're incentivized to break the contract. Where in any other place in the world is that acceptable?
Incentivized to break the contract. Don't marry somebody like that. Like, I want to.
But that's not what happens when you actually do get emotions involved and you fall in love with somebody. You make permanent decisions
Yes.
on a temporary feeling. Okay, which is why it's not a top priority for men, because we don't think emotionally, we think logically, which is why we have to weigh everything out before we actually decide to ask that woman to marry us. The problem is we're not leaving, they are. So it's a risk for the man.
Yeah, it's a risk.
Okay, so my point is
But it's
why
a
would
risk
you
you
tell,
is willing to take, is what I'm saying.
and all I was trying to get to is why you would tell somebody to take a 70% failure rate risk. You wouldn't tell them to do that in the stock market. You
No,
wouldn't tell them to
absolutely
do
not.
that in business.
But I would tell them to do that in marriage because if you make the right, if it works out, it's fucking
It's the
lovely.
biggest payoff in the world.
Exactly. Thank you, Adrian. Greatest thing.
It wasn't for you.
Like,
it was
it's
whatever.
like this, Troy. It's like this.
Said yes, and then, you know, a couple years later, this whole movement started where women can be men too, and she just
That's not a couple years. That's the last like 15, 20 years, bro. That
okay.
wasn't
Well,
news.
I mean, it was news to me, but but no, yeah, we were engaged. We had rings, and I was very much trying to marry that woman, who shall remain.
Well, that was a
nameless.
good next topic. You guys want to hit the next topic, or you got it? You can close it. You got something to close it on?
No, I don't have anything to close it on.
So you thought I was being a
It's
hypocrite.
just
Right.
wild to me that you two.
I understand what
allowed
you're
to have
saying
my
on that.
opinions, too.
Like, I understand that like 70% I get it. I know. But like
So what you guys are failing to miss in this topic
What am I failing to miss, Troy?
is marriage contract. Vow to take care of you, but they're fucking somebody
Couple
else.
months.
my opinion is women take that shit way more serious than men at a way earlier age
Where's the thing?
than
Hit 'em.
men.
Hit 'em with the
Okay?
No,
Because women
Really?
That's
because
their
women
shit.
because women want to be married from like a little girl, like they always want to be married. I feel
which is
the-
why I said that it's not typically in
But-
men's top 3 fucking priorities on life. Like eventually, yes. I think as a little boy, especially before you ever get your heart broke, I think everybody's gotten their heart broke at a young age. That's typically when boys turn the page and start treating women different because they
know they don't mean
took their mom's advice and told them, and she
Yeah.
said, "Be nice to the girl," and this and that. And you got
Don't ask your mama for no advice.
why you
Go to your
gotta-
pops.
he got friend zoned, and she picked the bad boy any fucking way, and that's why maybe from 10 to 13, 14, when you were watching Boy Meets World, did you think marriage was something? But after that first nut and your second woman you slept with, that shit fell very low on your priority list
Nah,
on
I
getting
couldn't say
married.
that.
I
No,
said, I
I
mean,
think,
you
dude,
know,
I think you're looking a little, huh? What?
Both of you are.
You're looking
At
you're looking,
13, listen.
Why you always lying?
At 13, I was not trying to get married until like 18.
No, not like that.
I didn't
it's just
think
something
about
that
marriage.
you do when you get older.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it was on my list. Like, I'm gonna be rich as
But I
hell,
mean,
and
it's
I'm gonna say that to misconstrue if you think that I'm saying
A
like,
few moments
you know.
later.
I'll get married when I can marry more than one woman. All right. Anyway,
Move
next
to
topic. What did
fucking
you
Utah,
have?
dude. That's a simple thing.
and it's close. It's not that far, Nate.
We'll go visit you. There's
You
great
can
golf
still-
courses over there.
What's the next topic?
Next topic.
Is polygamy and what is it affecting in a neighborhood near you?
Damn.
I feel like I was on the radio there for a second.
All right. Do you guys have a topic, or otherwise I'm jumping?
Yeah, I thought. Oh, you didn't write mine down. Let me see what we got here.
All right. While you find that, never mind. Go ahead. Do yours.
Oh my God, bro.
Okay,
For real.
let's talk.
on me.
Oh, fuck what Dennis and
That
talk
was on.
about.
That was on me. He's right.
No, he was making fun of him.
oh,
Hey, you guys got
My
to stop
bad,
taking these
Dennis.
fucking sound effects personal. This
oh,
is for
my
them.
bad. I thought you.
It's for him. No one's taking it personal. We're just fucking with Jesus.
I take nothing personal. Okay, patterns in certain lifestyles: married, poly, single. What's
Throwing it in my
working?
face.
What's working for you as a single man? What's working for you in your poly situation? What's working for me in my marriage? And what is not working for
Boom.
me?
Let me
Who
hit
wants to
this.
go first?
Let me hit
Adrian,
this
hit it
because
up.
Troy's been, pushing me to do more of the Tinder and Facebook dating. It's cool because now like I'm taking, but yeah, you definitely have. It's ridiculous.
You gotta have some thick.
doing it just to fuck around, you know. Yeah, just the weirdest. I'll just text him just the weirdest shit. Just
I was waiting for you to say, just kidding.
Just to say,
Busting doors down like.
and like text like, hey, what's up, bitch? How's Blythe? Like,
Dang.
and they'd be like, oh, haha, you're so funny. Like, that wasn't funny. Like you,
And then later that night,
right? Yeah, but it's just
So
the
that's what's
strangest
working,
thing. That's what's working. Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit this weekend.
yeah.
Dude, she talked to 14-year-old Adrian, right?
No,
I would have
give him some
got
game.
nothing done.
So what's not working?
Yeah, what's not working?
What's not working is it's weird because like the women now are just, it's more like they're like the dudes, you know. Like I was just telling Steven earlier, like this girl was like asking me for a dick pic before I even brought up sex, you know. Like I'm still just trying to get my foot in the door.
So what's not working is them being masculine.
Huh?
So what's not working is them being masculine?
For just straight up just cracking some cheeks, right? Mm-hmm. But
cracking them now, huh?
we're cracking, dog. We're cracking. I crack it. You're old too, man. Your gravity's done a toll on you. You're all bigger than me.
Little guy.
Never above the title.
Does Santa know that you left the workshop?
Nah, he tailor-made.
To be a gentleman, just trying to move towards like a conversation. Like these women are degenerates. I'm telling you.
Taking it easy. He out here trying to court y'all properly.
I'm trying to find
Y'all
a
over here
wife, and they're
fucking
like,
up.
hey,
Y'all
hey.
fucking up what I'm saying over here. All right.
Like,
God
dude,
damn.
like my trick is like a girl asks for a dick pic, I will fucking Google a dick pic and put a filter on it and send it to her.
Nah.
It's like, hey, you gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. You ain't catching me. Like, is this your dick? See, there's levels.
What, me?
Yeah, it's not me. Look at that. It's got a freckle on it.
All right. So, Troy.
What's working? What's working is these dating apps. I'm having a fucking blast. It's a social experiment, but it's working. So,
Oh, yeah. How's that go? You started what did you make another one? And
what I'm gonna do soon,
Grindr.
like, what I'm gonna do soon is more direct as fuck on there and see how different my matching is on there. Like my bio
agent
saying
approach.
things like, most of you aren't worthy of being my girlfriend.
damn, what? No, you
Damn, dude. How tall is your pedestal?
That's on your bio.
Oh,
No,
he
no,
didn't.
not right now.
Touch
I
it.
said it. I'm
Touch
doing
it.
a social experiment. So
Oh, he did it.
when I do change it, yes, I'm gonna do all the things that I truly fucking believe in. Yes, 80%. So anyway, yeah, right now it's working because to begin with, when we first started talking, when her and I were talking about joining the dating sites to expand our options in having women join this, she put a page up with her and I saying she's looking for women. I put a page up with I saying that we're looking for a woman to join us and all that other stuff.
Do you guys?
It's supposed to be wild.
Woman to join us and all that other stuff.
Do you guys?
It's supposed to be wild.
You just talked about this fucking movie all week. Come on.
Anyway, so yeah, that it didn't work. Which is why I want to switch up my approach on the dating sites in the first place.
What's up, bitch? Get in the van.
Just to see what does work and how receptive people are going to be with my directness. So right now, I all the stats that I've thrown out to you guys on the other episodes and everything else. Only 15% of the country is 6 feet or taller. Only 11% of the country makes six figures or more, half of which are women, the other half of that half. So the half
It's
of
like the world.
6.5.
It's the world.
What are you talking about?
I got you.
For America. So, yeah, half of those people who make six figures or more are women. The other half are well over 45 or older and married. So, and then if you want to include that you like black men, your numbers of finding the men that are checking most of your boxes is significantly low. So I put that out there. That's on there. It says I'm checking most of your boxes: looks, income, height.
You put that in your bio.
did.
I'm checking your boxes.
Yes, I put that in there. I check most
you
of
got,
your
like,
boxes.
That's not a bad.
Height.
That's,
That's a good. That's
girls
a
like
lot.
confidence.
charming, funny, handsome, romantic, all of these other things. I put all those. I'm checking majority of women's boxes. Basically, 20% of men today.
And you're not worthy.
Only 20% of men today are attracted to. Are attracted to. So 20% of men have access to 80% of women because 80% of women overwhelmingly like the same things in men. So I check. So but I didn't express that I have a girlfriend yet. So on that app
your
or that page on Facebook we were talking about on the last episode, that Are We Dating the Same Guy one, there was like 30 comments, but it was all overwhelming support. It was a bunch of chicks on there talking about
They
like
would lie to each other, wouldn't they?
no.
Women?
They were saying they knew. It was women I knew, and some of them that I've been with, and they were like, no, him and his girl. That's why they get down. See, the thing is like I chose poly as a phrase for this to clickbait,
How
but I hate.
How would you classify it?
Well, that's the thing. I hate labels. Period.
Right.
Because I don't want to fall into me. You know what I mean? We do
What?
what we do. That's the thing too.
What does
EMN,
that mean?
It means that you have agreed upon and you guys are ethically, meaning we have rules and boundaries on being non-monogamous.
That you was talking about economics for a second. You used a couple bit.
And he's they were saying shit like he's a good dad. He provides for his girl. All these things. Like it was dope to see all that.
He's light skinned. He's tall. All your boxes, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but there was a couple girls and they're like, well, if he's not, he should have said that from the beginning that he has a girlfriend and this and that and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, first of all, don't tell me how to move. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fair.
but the thing is that's what's working is me just being there available to speak to the women and
It's most.
yeah, there we go. Once the conversation gets started, we'll talk, and then eventually, it's like clockwork. It's how are you doing? What do you do for a living? How's your day? Got any fun plans this weekend? Are you seeing anybody, or what are you looking for on this app? That's it comes,
and that's
Yeah,
probably
see if it's
and see that's probably why like the girls on that page or whatever are like that is because when you're meeting somebody in a dating space, especially a woman, women are looking, like I said, like women want to be married. So if they see you and they're like, or you make contact, they look at your page or they see something they want to know off the rip because they're getting excited, like, oh, he's
I'm not
available.
blaming them.
Yeah, that's like
no. Well, you asked what's
sure.
working. So what I'm saying is what's working is I'll let that conversation go on for a little bit so they can get to know me and see
Right.
that I match all the shit that I put in my bio. Then when they're like, so what are you doing on here, or what are you looking for,
Right.
or sometimes they even say things like, you don't even look like you need to be on here. Like you're looking, and I'm like,
Oh, that's her game? That's her game? Okay. That works though.
it's so funny.
Like living that kind of life.
It's fucking awesome.
Oh my god.
But I'll get real direct. So two things I've been doing. So if you're not into women, you can see me by yourself. If you are into women, we'd love to have you over. And then the conversation keeps going. Or sometimes it's like, oh no, I'm not interested in that. And it's like, fine, go ahead and try what you
What's it like up there?
try what you
On your high
try
horse?
what you've been trying and continue to get the same results you've been getting, which is a revolving door of you getting older, your value continuing to decrease because you're putting dick after dick after dick inside you.
That's in the eye of the beholder though.
Damn,
No, it's not.
man.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
There's somebody- if she's
we're
30
speaking in
Listen,
generalities.
if
I
she's
lined up
38
100
out
men,
there looking for somebody,
Dicks are numerical.
And I need all of
the
you
shit,
to
the
stop
shit is
what you're
chess.
doing
Count 'em.
You
and
can't
listen.
make impulsive decisions, especially at that age. Your decision to be. So
more attractive overwhelmingly to the majority of men. Listen,
men
let me
are out of
explain-
shape at that
let me-
age
let
too.
me-
So she
okay,
gonna find somebody in her
bro, let me explain something to you.
in her column.
The marketplace decides your value. I can't just tell people
Yeah, I'm like, hold on. I'm like, what's
Saying is irrelevant.
But no, what I'm saying is, but how do we put that in terms of like, how do we base that for women?
I'm trying. Do you really want me to pull it up? I don't remember.
No,
the
you don't
fucking
gotta pull it
website
up.
name.
I mean,
I'll
it was
look
just-
it up. But they've done surveys. Would you marry a woman who's had 80 bodies?
At what age? If I'm older, I don't give a fuck. I'm grown now. Like I got bodies too.
At
Like
30,
at
at 80
30
bodies, you'd marry her.
Yeah, I'm not worried about her bodies at that point. So that's what I was saying.
Do you want a woman with 80 bodies?
I'll
Would you
tell
marry
when I
her?
get there. If we're talking 45, I'll tell you when I get there. But
the thing you
I
never
don't.
know.
The point is no.
My-
Even
I
45-year-old men don't
I
want to fuck a
wasn't
woman
done
who slept with
talking.
80 dudes.
I guess
That's
it's
not your
preferable.
first choice, okay? So again, the marketplace
is
not
not
your
preferable.
first choice, okay? So again, the marketplace determines their value. You get the more people you sleep with. We're the ones getting on our knees and asking women to marry them. We're the ones giving them their last name. We're the ones giving them everything we fucking worked for. Our resources, our time, our money, our protection. That is our goal. That is what we do. Men need to be needed. That is why we move the way we move. Because it's in our fucking nature.
Can I add to
However,
that, Troy?
go ahead, Adrian.
I was agreeing with you earlier with because the loose sock joke was. I'm saying, yeah, throw that sock away. For sure, 100%. I agree with that. And if you're a man, I feel like you just make the best out of every situation. So like, if you get to be 45 and the only thing you could have is some girl who's got 80 bodies on her. Like, why wouldn't you?
Okay, no, why wouldn't you? If that's all you can get, sure. But then you're not going to be in a good relationship, because if that's all you can get is the woman with 80 bodies, that means that you didn't handle your business as a man. Because if you're a man who makes good money, if you're a man who has status, if you're a man who's you have options. And your first choice ain't going to be that 80 body bitch, bro.
You think
it's
so?
not. I don't care if you're 45, 55, 65. Men age like wine. Women age like milk.
I'll say
they do biologically, bro. They can't even have kids after a certain age.
There's the hook on the fucking show right there.
I'll say, like, as a man, it's not ideal that you want a woman with a lot of bodies. But if you meet that girl and you guys are clicking like that, you're not gonna let 80 bodies stop you from being happy. If y'all,
there's more because you have options.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
I think the statements are
that's
just
good
general,
advice for an average mother.
The bodies are in the past. Is she still fucking out of all pants legs? No,
but she's
then,
more liable to continue to do it. You don't rack up 80 bodies on accident.
So
you're already a poor decision maker. So if you're clicking with a poor decision maker, you're not in the right headspace as a man.
Men have sex with a lot of partners too. It don't mean they make bad decisions. Like, if you have sex with a lot of people, I don't necessarily.
Every woman I've had sex with 97% was always worth it. It was always better than jacking off. However, women don't have that same track record. Women with 30 bodies, maybe that it's a good dick. And they don't want to do that. A woman would much rather be with one
like
dog.
On them. No, you can. That's where you get to 80. But that's what I'm saying when it comes to the 80 bodies chick. Like, I don't want a chick with 80 bodies, so I'm searching for a chick with like 2 or 3, something low. But if you don't really click with her, but you click with the 80,
bro, you're gonna sit there and look men in the eyes.
You'll be all right.
You're gonna sit there and look men in the eyes and tell them 80 bodies is cool, bro, if you like her. You believe that?
For sure. 80 bodies is cool, motherfucker. If you in love with her and you looking to get married to her and y'all click like that, do it. Why are you worried about 80 bodies?
Riley Reid.
Like, why are you? You got to be secure. You got to be secure now. All right. If she's got 80 bodies, you got to be like, hey,
Dennis, put the
that's
camera
your
on me.
past.
Somebody married
We're
Riley
moving
Reid.
Hey, ladies.
I know. I thought we were getting robbed right now, dog. I was about to just.
They would have got
Dennis, put the camera
for
on me.
everything.
If you run into a chick with 80 bodies, I don't give a damn how much you like her.
Run.
Don't do that shit. Don't listen to this guy. Put it back on us. The fucking jackpot, and he's telling you to go do whatever the fuck makes you happy.
So
get the fuck out of this fantasy world, bro.
Girls
what are you talking about?
You're telling men to go do that. That's not wise, bro.
If she's fucking no, first of all,
You asked us
if
to
she's
pick.
fucking got 80 bodies because she was cheating on a bunch of motherfuckers, leave her the fuck alone for a very long time of her life and just been dating motherfuckers and fucking. I'm not gonna judge her because she got 80 bodies, but we click like a motherfucker and I'm ready to get
How
married.
do you have 80
what
bodies
the fuck
and
is
you ain't
80? Something with somebody I know personally, then that is gonna.
at least 8 of them?
Damn, 10%.
I'm saying.
In how many weeks? 8?
Moral of the story: I'm not about to be in. I'm not gonna judge a chick off her body count. Yeah, you guys are the one using the. You guys answer the fucking question.
A masculine woman is somebody, or a woman who's assertive, dominant. I want clips for fucking YouTube. So
How are you gonna get into it?
that is just a man going through life. An independent woman is simply independent of a man. So she is very prideful in her income and knows that she doesn't financially need one. So she expresses that a lot. And those women typically have a lot of masculine traits, which is what I just described. A masculine man, those type of things. So that's what a masculine woman is, which is what he was describing when he was saying that a go-getter and a take-charge person is assertive, dominant, competitive, non-agreeable.
I think it's also a song.
All right. Well, I mean, that's
So, there's masculine-looking women, but that's not what
right.
we're
I
talking
know. That's why.
Go grab me by
The
the back
second
of
one
the
didn't
neck the
sound
other
bad
day.
to me. I mean, do we like the second one sounded good to me?
Yeah, it would be good, but a man's not trying to date a man. You don't want to date a woman who's going to take charge while you're trying to take charge. There can't be 2 leaders.
But a masculine woman can also be submissive. There's a lot of. How does a woman not like? That's what I
I'm
think.
interested in talking to you. You should be a lady now because I'm already showing you, man.
I mean, I don't think any woman should just come into a first time encounter with somebody and be rude and be like, I don't need you.
But that's how they talk.
Yeah.
They talk to you. I don't want to talk. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? But okay, but that trauma, masculine traits.
I see.
So,
Overly,
and you're not in
overly,
this dating area, so you don't see it anymore.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. He ain't finna put up with it. That's what
that
I'm saying.
happens for sure.
That's all I'm trying to say. But unless you guys got a little bit more to say, I'm ready to call it because Jessica just brought a.
It's good.
You put in some work on these buttons, huh? You got them all laced, huh?
So
Yeah,
no,
man.
but
Can I get
guys,
some buttons?
fans. Yeah, I mean,
There's
no.
3 rows. I get a row.
Next week we will have a few women on the panel to definitely go at me with whatever the hell I'm saying because I'm the villain of the show. That's
whatever they
fine.
got.
That's fine. You guys don't have to like it, but I'm spitting you the reality of the world today. A lot of your bullshit. And people get offended with female guests. If you'd like to be on the show, please DM me at Dennison. Put my handle up there.
Dennison, put my hand up there. Dude, please make that.
Bam.
Please make that the
DM me
fucking hand.
right. Wait, camera right there. And
This is so fucking-
and we will get some female perspective on here. And he tried.
What?
Pause. That didn't come out right. But yeah. So peace. We'll see you guys.